Thank you, John.
You're welcome. No.
So I called the meeting to order, the special meeting for the Port of Hood River to order. I guess there's really no modifications or additions to the agenda. If not, we can go to action item 2A, Kevin Greenwood.
Yes, so this is, there's 4 items in front of you. One was basically driven by the decision made at the last meeting to put the Odell property up on the market. We do need to get a work order with our agent, Tom Bocci, as part of our 5-year master services agreement. And looking through that, he's currently got 3 and they're about to expire if they haven't expired. So like to get those renewed. A little longer term. If you notice, I think the terms go through a little over a year, ending in June. I think what we learned over the last 12 months is that a lot of these deals do take some time to put together. And so I've talked to the management team and we're satisfied, happy with what Tom has been doing for us. And I do think, and I've done some due diligence on the Odell property as far as the percentages, and I do think that 2.5% is market for this area. I did also look, as you know, we may have a non-disclosure agreement due to a Fortune 500 company potentially showing interest in that. I did learn that they do have their own agent. It's not an employee of that Fortune 500 company, which is important because if it had been, there probably wouldn't have been the need for the other commission on the buying side. But it is a separate entity that would be representing that buyer. So I don't know if you have any questions. I've already asked. But
No way. Believe it or not. The only question that I had is I'm fine with everything and I'm fine with it as stated. In the future, if there's something that were to happen with this potential whatever transaction, it's to my understanding that if he double ends the deal, he's asking for 4%. Is that correct?
yes, so if for some reason that the Fortune 500 company currently has a broker, so that wouldn't come into play.
Correct, for that situation,
Yes.
but in the future, if it was,
Someone
that
else.
didn't work out, and if that did not work out and someone else, and we started over again, and if he were to bring his own buyer, that's a 4% commission.
Yes, and so we started at 6 and got it down to 4 because he did feel that there is work on the other side.
Right.
And so so that was kind of where we started at 6 and ended up 4.
Okay, I just wanted the commission to know.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have any questions?
I move that we approve the work orders with Tom Bocci for real estate services as presented in the packet.
And just if I could amend that, were you done?
Yeah.
And also to allow the executive director to sign any appropriate non-disclosure agreements benefiting the port.
Oh man, Executive Director Kevin Greenwood's
Authority.
authority